Hello everyone, I'm Penros. Did you know there's a Feh Channel? I sure didn't, so this is a huge surprise to me. I have no idea what's in it. I have no idea what to expect. But, well, looks like update. GW, I'm guessing, is Golden Week, and some kind of weird silhouette. So, we'll see what all that means. Oh, we're starting with this, are we? Golden Week, as expected. I know my Japanese calendar. Login bonus, Hero Fest, quests, orbs, quiz, and of course double EXP and SP. Login bonus. As usual, I'm going to be asking for orbs. Those aren't orbs. I mean, I still like them. I still appreciate them, but not orbs. Hero Fests. Okay. Who are the units in them? Ah, we're redoing the Choose Your Legends event. Some of these are still pretty dang good. So that's what, 6 free summons? 6 free summons with a good rate. Okay, quests.
Clear the available quests that are associated with the Choose Your Legends Hero Fests, and you will get 20 first summon tickets.
Okay, so what, 26 free summons total? That's pretty good. And they're giving us more tickets for the more recent events as well. That's nice. And a quiz.
This quiz event will be on the official Fire Emblem Heroes Twitter. Just like last
These are always fun. I do like a good quiz. You know, ask a few questions. Funny questions, strange questions, silly questions.
If we get 5 or more correct answers, you'll get the items you see.
Orbs!
I hope
and
of you will take part.
Paper. But orbs? Okay, 26 free summons.
First question. Oh, Faye, did you see that?
I saw that. That was Asker.
The quiz event will be
Asker is going to be the asker of the questions.
What's next?
Huh? Next up, who is this mysterious silhouette? Ah, Nerþuz. Yep, there she is. Nerþuz.
All creatures that live upon the land
The
are precious to me.
goat number
And that
3.
includes you and your kind.
Wow! Nerþuz, a goddess
Oh,
from
Nerþuz.
the realm of light,
Okay.
is
I know a lot of
apparently
people
the
had
realm of light.
reactions to this character.
Nerþuz is the aunt
And her
of
whole,
characters
yes.
you may remember from book 4, Freyr and Freya. Now that I
Thing
think
until
about it,
Saver kind of stole the show
see the family
by,
resemblance. When Alphonse and the others first met Nerþuz,
yes, well, in any
they
case,
managed to convince her to give back the R. What a relief that she turned
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
be a kind person.
so what's her deal?
Nerthuz's weapon skill, Horn of the Land,
Horn of the Land,
increased her
okay.
stats significantly.
Stats?
Her special
Okay.
skill, Gale Force,
I know what Gale
adds
Force
precision
does.
protection. And her
Looks like high
secret
attack and
skill,
speed, medium defense, very low res. Kanto in the C slot.
Her
Okay,
beast
yeah, it is
skill,
kind of like
Word
the
of Life,
Ruse
reduces the
Rouse
damage she takes
icon.
from an enemy's first
Okay,
attack.
built-in damage
And her
reduction.
next attack redirects the damage she
Oh,
prevented
so kind
back
of
to
like
her
a hands or
Combined with her aim skill,
Ascendant
attack
Fjorm
speed class
effect
4,
in the B
you
slot.
expect her to deal a
Interesting,
lot
very
of damage.
interesting.
She can even inflict gravity on her enemies.
Wasn't
Even
Freya
though
already a
there's
light
no life
mythic?
around her.
Is the thing? Are we kind of getting an
Nerthuz
upgraded
will be
Freya
an
when
upcoming Mythic
Freya
Hero summoning event.
already exists? Okay, so not going into full detail on her kit, so we'll go into that more when the actual Mythic banner drops.
Now,
I'll make a video for that,
on to the
but
last
we've
piece
got
of
more
news.
news. And it's the update. What's in the
We have some
update?
information on updates to the game.
Yes,
I'll introduce some of the content you can expect to see in
April and May.
First up
Hall of
is
Forms.
the Hall of Forms. In addition to the two A, B,
Marth.
and C skills which
I see
normally
him.
appear in infernal chambers, now two weapon.
Oh,
sword,
that
special,
is
and
nice.
secret
It's
seals will
honestly been
also
pretty
appear.
tough to get the right, especially
That
specials.
will be
There are
easier to
some
develop
specific
your
specials
undead
you want on
vermin
certain
now.
characters, and it's very
This
hard to
update
get
will
them
be implemented
necessarily.
starting with the Hall of Forms that begins
And
on
ooh, a
24.
legendary unit, a legendary Tiki in Hall of Forms.
This will be the
Big
first time a
fan
legendary
of
hero
that.
appears in a Hall of Forms. Next up are some
And the
legendary
remix.
and mythic
Oh
hero
yes, can't forget
remixes.
the remix.
This time, Leaf and
Leaf
Edelgard
and
will be getting
Edelgard.
stronger. If you update the game on or after 12 a.m. Pacific on May 8th,
May
you'll
8th.
see just how
Alright, so
much
that's the
power
date for this
these
update
two
as
have
well.
got.
So that's, well,
Leaf
like
will be
2
getting the
weeks?
Deadly Balance
A little over
Plus
2
skill.
weeks. Deadly Balance
With it,
Plus.
he can make it harder for enemies to
I'll
activate
go
their
over
specials,
these in
as well as
more
nullify
detail
non-special damage reduction
at the
skills
end,
they have.
because I can't read this
When he
fast,
uses his
but
special in combat, his special
I
cooldown
do
count is
see
reduced by 2 after
he
combat,
has damage
so he'll be able
reduction
to activate it
shred
quite a lot.
and special spiral
On top of
built
that,
in.
he'll be getting even
That's
times 3.
very cool. Kind of going
Edelgard will get the
down
Raging
the
Storm 2
Dual
skill.
Alphonse route, and
One of the
Raging
conditions for
Storm,
this
of
skill
course.
She reduces her enemy stats and performs a guaranteed follow-up
Guaranteed follow-up attack, so
attack. If her foes
Legendary
have
Edelgard is no
multiple
longer
pieces,
gonna have the wary
she'll
effect, I
nullify any
guess.
skills they might have that
Built-in
prevent follow-up
wary
attacks.
effect.
She'll be getting the attack
Interesting.
resistance ideal
I mean, it
force
hasn't
skill as
changed
well.
that much. I think her weapon refine is going to be more
It's
interesting
going to be so
than the Raging
exciting to
Storm
see
refine,
Leaf and
but
Edelgard in action once they
hey,
power
very
up, don't you
cool.
think? Feh?
It's the whole Gulveig shtick. Where are we going? There she is, that's Gulveig. Or like the top part of Gulveig. Outside time itself. It's a paradox within time's very fabric. It should not exist. It's your realm. And here time ebbs and flows. To the past. To the future. That's cool. But what are we doing here? Oh. Did they just bounce off the wall?
What's going on? Feh.
Feh.
We seem to be stuck in some kind of timeless rift.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that.
Feh, how do we get home? Hang on. I see a path over there.
Path?
What the Feh?
What the Feh?
I can see all sorts of potential futures.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this Slave
Looks
Aspire?
like, at least in this timeless realm,
I saw branching paths
the
with
future isn't
encounters on
decided
them.
yet. I know. Let's weave a future out of these possibilities.
I could be
and use
wrong,
that to
but
escape.
I'd recognize
Keep moving forward. The
that sort of
future
thing
is
anywhere.
mine. I can do it.
Okay, inform me.
Behold.
Seer
the
Snare.
event
It's a new
Seer Snare
event.
is on the horizon.
Okay.
All right,
Tell us the rules.
let's give this a shot. First,
Has
I have
bonus
to set my
titles.
team. Let's see.
Has stamina.
It
Has
looks like my
orbs.
current
Of course it
bonus
has
heroes will
orbs.
get
You've got to
bonuses
have
their
orbs.
stats and other special effects.
Other special effects. Cool.
According to my sources, it's important to include a healer.
Okay, so limits on the types of unit you can build, so no, like, ultimate save ball
Okay,
nonsense.
Let's do this. Which way should I go?
And yeah, you're
Okay,
given a
time to
choice of
decide.
different paths.
It looks like you need event-specific stamina to move on to the next area. All right. I've
Alright,
made a decision.
we're going this way, are we?
Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get
Orbs.
started. Oh, wait, one more thing. It seems like color advantages work differently than usual in these battles.
How so?
Let's take a look at this visual aid.
Okay, so color triangle is normal,
So,
but colorless
also
units
have strengths and weaknesses
are
now.
weak
Interesting.
to enemy colorless
Let's go
units.
over it point by point.
Okay.
It Looks like the color relationships we're all used to are now stronger than before.
Oh, and the actual color triangle is being made stronger as well. That's very interesting. I mean, it makes sense that they want to do that, because, like, in real, like, normal Feh battles, the color triangle only kind of vaguely matters.
On the other hand, you can expect red,
And
blue,
then,
and green
colored
allies
units
deal
beat
more
colorless
damage to
enemies,
colorless foes.
but colorless allies
Your colorless
beat
allies will also deal
color
slightly more
triangle
damage to red, blue,
foes,
and green foes.
although not quite as much as the huge
size and
thing.
direction of these
Ooh,
arrows
Arvel
should
could be
give you an
fun.
idea of how these new color advantages work.
Some enemies are unaffected, there'll be more information later. Yeah, they've even changed the little
Here's
diagram.
another thing to know. In Seer Snare, even one of your allies falling in battle will result
Oh,
in
so
defeat.
we're running on, like, challenge battle
Any
rules.
HP you lose in one battle will carry over into the next.
Oh, now I see why they said
That's
bringing
why
healers are
we're
really
counting on our
important.
healer.
Okay, so
With
you
all
can't
that
just
in
bring
mind,
your really
it's
strong
time to
units, you've got to bring
advance.
units with good
Let's be sure to
sustain.
keep an eye on
And be
everyone's
really
colors.
careful with which battles you pick. And hang on, what is that in the top right corner?
Ooh,
What's going on up there?
and we get to choose a set of
4
rewards. Let's
sets
take a look at
of
those in
skills?
detail. You can see the heroes who can equip the skill to the
Oh,
rank
and
of the
we
skill
get
name.
skills as roguelike
You can
rewards.
equip
It
these
really
skills to
is
these
Slay the
slots
freaking
as
Spire.
expanded skills.
Hello?
There are 3 levels of slots.
3
but it
levels of
looks
slots.
Like I only have access to the
And I
first
guess you
level
unlock
right
the
now.
other ones by doing something?
I wonder if I'll be able to use more as I advance through this map.
Makes sense.
Oh, wow! The current bonus heroes can use even more skills.
Oh,
And
okay.
certain skill effects stack, which means lots of fun
I love a note.
combinations.
Some effects don't
There's
stack.
also an in-game currency called Rift Vessels, which is used only for Seer Snare.
Okay,
You
unique
can see the
currency
Rift
as well.
Vessels at the bottom of each option here. This time I'll
Very
pick
interesting.
this one.
Oh, you're picking that one, huh?
I got some shiny new skill and Rift Vessel rewards. You can equip skills on the Change Skills screen.
Ooh.
So let's pick a skill and... Oh, Feh!
Oh, that's not an S
Heroes
slot.
can equip any type of skill on their right edge.
That's not an S slot. That's an any slot.
That's amazing.
Or any other slot.
Now,
Wait a second.
on we go.
Can you run double saves on a unit if that's the
What's
case?
that?
What is
I
that?
wonder what it could
It's
be.
kind of shiny.
Let's find out. Aha! Looks like
It's a
you can
shop.
exchange your Rift Vessels
It's a
for
shop.
all
It really
skills
is Slay
here.
the Spire. You can't fool me.
Slot
Random
unlock sounds
slot.
interesting,
But
I want to get more skills first.
no, tell us, show us what it
Let's get ready
does.
for the
No,
sub-boss.
sub boss.
Okay, let's just
Not a
open
mini
these
boss, a
skills
sub boss.
and,
That's what they call the manager at a
the
subway.
next challenge.
All right,
I did it!
you did it,
Feh!
and you get a random slot unlock. So now you're forced
Before.
to tell us about what it
looks like
does.
If your heroes have A through C skills, or sacred seals that were originally equipped but are now unusable, this will randomly unlock one of them.
Oh,
Your heroes can
oh, so
recruit
they
their
don't come
true
in.
strength.
They don't come in with their base kit already.
One of the
They
skills that was sealed away has been unlocked.
actually
Feh,
you have to. They come in with, I guess, what, just a weapon, an assist, and a special,
Is that what I think?
and then all the other skills in their kit. All the other skills you actually have to unlock one by one as well. Very interesting.
Opportunities like this can be rare.
Okay, and this is a
So let's make
campfire.
sure we use it
It really is Slay the Spire. Quit sleeping on the job, Feh. No, tell us more. Okay.
That felt nice. Now that I'm refreshed, I feel ready to advance to the next sub-boss.
Alright. You messed up.
Hey, I lost.
You sure did.
If you're having trouble with a boss fight, or if if you want to start over from the beginning, you can unwind time with this button. Give you a chance to
Oh.
strive for a better future. You can choose between starting from the very beginning or starting from just after the last sub-boss.
That's
you defeat.
very interesting. So yeah, if you find a map that you can't beat, you're not gonna get stuck on
Some
it.
of the rift vessels you earned before you started over. I feel like I'm close to winning this, so I'm going to go with return to sub-boss.
Very interesting. So yeah, don't get stuck. Try different things, get different skills, and
Time to exact my vengeance. Prepare yourself, sub-boss.
and win the game.
Hey!
Let's try not to use this feature, fellas. Let's just win everything on the first try.
Won!
Wait a second, is that Crumb running 2 distant counters?
Oh, wow! With Team Slot unlock, you can add another level to your
Oh, okay, and then
experience
that's how
skills.
you unlock the extra
So,
rows.
if I beat the
So,
sub-bosses and equip lots of skills,
yeah.
I'll be ready to burst my way out of this timeless rift.
So by the end of the mode,
I almost forgot.
you can have absolutely ridiculous characters with 16 skills on them. That's gonna lead to some very fun stats.
It's nice to know you won't go home
This looks
empty-handed.
fun.
Seer Snare
This
will
looks
begin at
very
12
fun.
a.m. Pacific on May 14th.
May 14th, that's so
I'm looking
long.
forward to embarking on
So
this
long.
journey of
That's not even this
breaking
month, that's next
paths.
month. But it looks like a really cool mode. Alright, well that's the board empty.
That's it for today's updates. The new event is going to bring some intense strategic action.
Sure is.
I'm so excited. Now then, I'll be on my way.
Any other surprises for us at the end here? No. Okay, so yeah, let's. Wow. Feh Channel, fairly light in terms of what it delivered, but what it did deliver, I'm honestly pretty happy with. There was nothing really majorly disappointing here. Going through it, step by step. Well, the Golden Week stuff, decent rewards, a lot of free summons, and they're free summons on Choose Your Legends banners, which, I mean, most of those, right? Most of those are characters that, well, I mean, if you look at the options, right, you've got Choose Your Legends 1, those guys are kind of falling out at the moment, but Choose Your Legends 2, you've still got Brave Hector's super usable unit, and Choose Your Legends 3, all of them got very strong refines, so they're definitely characters you can pick up. Choose Your Legends 4, I mean, you've seen how I've been using Brave Edelgard, right? And Brave Dimitri as well is just an absolute menace. The other two are strong as well, so again, very handy banner there. Choose Your Legends 5, all of them are still super relevant, and they're due to get refines relatively soon, so about to become just like the cutting edge of absurd. And Choose Your Legends 6, again, all 4 of those units, especially the 2 horses, Crom and Seleth, but all 4 of them are just very good units. So not only are you getting a lot of free summons, you're getting a lot of free summons on a Hero Fest banner with a good rate, and on top of all that, they're actually units that are like super wantable in today's metagame. So really good there. Place to pick up. Like, even if you're a new player, this is a great place to really efficiently get a lot of stuff, because as well, these first summon tickets, if you want, you can keep going for a full circle, and you're saving, what, 5 orbs per circle that way, if you want to go all out on summoning. Very cool. And on top of that, we are getting the all-important orbs. Yeah, orbs from the quiz event. Come on, win it for us, all you smart people out there. Orbs. Nerþuz, cool looking mythic, has some interesting stuff in her kit. Seems to be kind of a Freya equivalent, kind of filling the same role as Freya, so I'm wondering how they'll separate the two from each other and what they'll do to Freya in terms of her remix at some point in the future. But potentially very cool unit. Not necessarily like the sort of unit I think will be an absolute meta-defining offense mythic, because she does seem to be a very much built for actual combat unit, and those historically have been a lot less important in terms of mythics than support mythics, because support mythics can do so much. But still has some potential. We'll go more in depth into her when her actual trailer drops. The remixes. No, actually, let's do the Hall of Forms next. Cool. Good update to Hall of Forms. Makes it easier to get those weapons and those specials, especially the specials. If you want Lethality, if you want Deadeye, if you want Ruptured Sky, that sort of thing, that's going to be a lot easier to pick up now. If you want Armored Beacon, is maybe not going to be in the pool yet, unfortunately, but in future, if you want Armored Beacon, having that second special be offered as well is going to make getting to that a whole lot easier. And Legendary on offer. Admittedly, Legendary Tiki, it would have been nice if she was available at the same time as Armored Beacon, because dragons are really good for running that skill. Armored Beacon plus Dragon Wall, very strong combo. But, well, it is what it is. And then for remixes, Leaf. Let's actually read these to begin with. Deadly Balance plus, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, or if penalty is active on unit. So hang on, let me check what Leaf used to do, right? Okay, so yeah, old Deadly Balance used to have 50% HP condition or penalty is active on a unit, so this is already, they're lowering the HP condition. They've added speed -5 to foe, and as well as accelerating Leaf special, which it still does, it also grants guard now, so that's already very strong. You're getting you're actually being able to compete on speed for one thing. You're getting special fighter, and there's more, kind of a special spiral 3.5 built in. You're getting the damage reduction shred of special spiral 4. You're getting the special spiral part of special spiral 4. You're not getting the 5 extra damage that special spiral 4 gives you, but your Leaf, you don't need that. You've got Open the Future. It's a great special. Everyone loves Open the Future. And Open the Future actually is what? On the perfect cooldown to actually be looped by... No, wait a second. It's not, because this Leaf doesn't have Slaying. So maybe his Weapon Refine, right? His Weapon Refine, when he gets it, is going to add Slaying to his weapon. No, actually, he does. Well, we'll see what they do anyway. But that's pretty good. That gives him an actual option as an offensive brawler now to duke it out with melee range tanks, hit them with his big special, because he is now built around that big special, avoid their, like, either hitting him back with a special or their defensive special by guarding it out of the way, and if he survives, he can loop and do it again. Very, very cool. He's also getting the Tempest skill, which, if I remember correctly, yeah, it is Odd Tempest that is a Sacred Seal, so this currently is the correct Tempest skill to give to units if you don't want to troll us by, like, not being able to double Tempest. With Even Tempest, he can run double Tempest if he wants. Now, admittedly, he is an Anima Season Mythic, so relying on Tempest not going to be reliable because people can just Elimine it, but still fun. Still very fun. So yeah, I think this bodes pretty well for Leaf. As for Edelgard, hers is a bit more confusing, I'd say, because Raging Storm originally did most of this stuff already. Like, Leaf got a whole bunch of new improvements. Raging Storm, the original was like, if you initiates combat and is solo after combat, you get the extra combat. It still does that, obviously. And it gave a guaranteed follow-up attack against dragon or beast units. Now, it still does the whole Raging Storm free Gale Force thing. It also, if unit is greater than or equal to 25% or is solo, so pretty much always, attack defense -5 and the guaranteed follow-up attack, and then offensive null follow-up against dragon or beast units. So you're now getting that free follow-up against everyone, assuming you're solo or above 25%, so all the time. Getting basically, it's improving her ability to actually make follow-ups, a little bit of stats, but it's nowhere near as impactful a change as Leaf got, right? So ultimately, I think Legendary Edelgard, her strength is gonna come a lot more from her weapon refine rather than this PRF skill refine. And honestly, ideal, pretty good skill on her, considering that previously she was stuck with attack res solo, and not even attack res solo 4, attack res solo 3, right? Attack res solo 4 came out like right after her banner. Or, well, maybe not attack res solo specifically, but the whole idea of solo 4 skills came out right after her banner. And so she definitely feels like she got kind of left out of that whole deal. Especially since Attack Res Solo 3 has been in the game for like ages. It was on original Flora, right? So, well, in any case, that's those. And then the big one. What's it called? Seer's Snare, I think it is? Feh Roguelike Mode. Listen, I have spent... Let me check my Steam library quickly. I have spent about 200 hours in Slave Aspire. Jeez. I have spent, 205-ish hours in Slave Aspire. I appreciate this mode. I know I've said on the past few modes that they've created, this looks like finally they're adding a really good mode to Feh. And on some of them I have been wrong, I will admit. But this looks to me like they're adding a really good mode to Feh. Or a mode that I am at the very least very excited to give a shot, because Slave Aspire, buddy. Slave of freaking Spire. So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they've got that, like, top-end ridiculousness potential there as well. The idea that you can run your favorite heroes, but not just your favorite heroes with a full complement of 16 skills in their kit. That is going to lead to some very ridiculous stacking. I am super looking forward to it. Oh, boy. Finally, a good Feh mode. I hope, fingers crossed. Let's see it happen. So yeah, honestly, nothing in this Feh channel disappointed me, and that's about the best you can ask for, really. And some of it even looks pretty cool. Honestly, I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions in the comments below, so tell me that. And, well, that's it from me. We're getting very close to my subscriber goal of 776 subs for Funny Fire Emblem number. We're only about 100 away right now, so if we can make that, I'll be very happy. And, well, yeah, I'll see you all. Penrust out.